Hey there, guys. John Chaotic. Yes. So I wanted to make this video real quick because I believe I briefly brought up on yesterday's video, or rather today's video. Sorry, I'm already thinking of the next day. But yeah. Also, just got off work, so I'm about to go go take care of some real quick, and then go shower afterwards and relax. But I also wanted to bring something up because I believe um, near the end of the video, I believe I brought up about how I'm making a Patreon, and um, yeah, so I figured I'd get a little more into that since I'm gonna actually try and make the Patreon this week, or at least hopefully try to before the vacation, which uh, I might actually have to start it next week if I'm thinking about it like that. But uh, yeah, so um, let me get started about the Patreon real quick. So basically, I'm going to do it in three simple tiers. Three simple tiers. Um, sorry, it's kind of how my hand is, but yeah. So tier one is the basic tier, which is the welcome to the club. That's what I'm going to call it. Where it's going to be like exclusive content. You'll get a shout out at the end of each stream or YouTube video or cam tape video. Since I also mentioned I'm going to be making a cam tape account, I might also do that as well. I'm not sure. Um, well, I'm not sure if cam tape would fully let me do it or not. I have to double check with that. But um, actually, no. Actually, I think with the camp tape that yeah, no, never mind. Forget about the camp tape. But at the end of every YouTube video or the stream, like a Twitch or Kick stream or something like that, um, I'd rather simply do like just one price. I'm gonna do like a price from like $1 to $5. Like you could donate as low as $1. Hang on, excuse me, but as high as $5. Um, Not really doing much with the cents or like the like 50 cents or something like that. I'm not dealing with that right now. But in terms of like what else other than exclusive content, you'll also be able to vote for anything, for like the next video or like the next idea that I have in mind. Um, so there's gonna be that. Uh, and I'm trying to remember if there's some of the third thing, which actually let me go ahead and actually grab my idea book here. Which yeah, no, it's probably not the best idea for me to do this at the moment, but okay. Oh, oh wait. Ah, crap. I do apologize, folks. I'm just kind of skimming through my pages here. Where the hell is it? Oh, here we go. So yeah, there's gonna be exclusive content, voting, and shout out at the end of the video. Okay, yeah, so that's the basic tier. Then you have the middle tier, which is gonna be power up. If anyone understands the reference of Altered Beast from for the Sega, originally as a Sega arcade game, but then later was released for the Sega Genesis. But yeah, so let me just go back to where I was sitting. But yeah, so the power up tier, um, much like the first tier, I'm also gonna do that like as low as $10, but as high as 15. So like $10 to $15 for that. But you'll get the benefits from the basic tier, along with the additional benefits being a shout out at the beginning and end of each stream and video, high priority in stream chats and Discord servers, or Discord server for now. So I don't know if I'm going to make another one or not. But yeah, you also have access to behind the scenes, and you'll also get a personal friend request from me. And last but not least, there is the $20 Power Blast tier, which I believe Power Blast is also another reference to an old Sega Genesis game called Comic Zone. But the additional benefits for the $20 tier is deciding what day that I should stream. So like within the available schedule for each week, and what to stream on. So you guys can have the option for me to make a YouTube video, to do a Twitch stream, a Kick stream, or just honestly just make like one or two videos for Camp Tape. But yeah, so there's also going to be Patreon requests. Sorry, I was just kind of rereading my notes. But yeah, so there's going to be a Patreon request. So anybody that has any personal requests that anyone would want me to do, or anything like that, then I'll do my best to be obligated to do it. But if it's something that I'm just like absolutely not, then yeah, I do have that right, and I will refund the money if anyone does not want me. If I will refund it if anyone does not want me to. Or sorry, I'm blanking out. Okay. So basically, the Patreon request is like if it's something that I just think that I would not be able to do at all, or it's just downright cruel, then yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that at all. And would honestly refund you the money back if I can, which I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure you can be able to do that with Patreon. I think I may have to double check that. But a couple last things is you'll get to be able to join me on any games I play, as long as it's not like a retro game. Unless the retro game is on Steam. In that case, you probably would be able to join me that way. And last but not least, there is a group smoke sesh, which I have as a channel point on my, I think on both my Twitch and my Kick channel, because I recently found out that you could be able to make channel points for Kick. But yeah, I digress. So I honestly took a little longer than I was honestly expecting, but yeah, no, that's kind of just like the general gist of what I had in mind for doing Patreon. Like I know I kind of skimmed through them really quickly, but yeah, no. So like the lowest tier I'm honestly going to do is $20, or actually no, the highest I'm going to do is the $20 tier, which is the Power Blast tier. The other two tiers, like it's the $1 to $5 tier, the $10 to $15 tiers Um, that's just if anybody ever feels like wanting to donate any money. But I'm not making anybody do it because times are tough, and I would especially know that for a fact. So, uh, but the biggest reason I'm thinking about making this Patreon is for the simple reason that um, well, actually, um, losing myself again. Hang on. Okay, so the biggest reason I was thinking about making the Patreon is specifically just to try to primarily help promote, do it to help promote my streaming channels and for YouTube to help try to get better equipment, better gear. Hopefully, be able to try out maybe try out some newer games. But yeah, those would be the biggest things I would be using Patreon for is to help help better the equipment, better the gear, things like that. Um, I'm not going to use it for any personal bills or anything like that. No, nah, I ain't that kind of guy to do that shit. Um, which also, yes, I do apologize for the one swear word, but um, also there is something else that I do wish to talk about as well, and it's well, I know I mentioned that that I have a medical card. I believe I mentioned it in a one of my previous updates. If not, then yes, I do have a medical card and I do smoke medicinal marijuana. But I'm thinking for my YouTube channel, I might just might try not do much smoking, if not at all, whenever I make YouTube videos, and may do the same with cam tape as well. But I don't know. We'll see about that. Uh, for Kick, so if anybody wants me to fully see myself, like fully uncensored and other things like that, you would have to check out my Twitch and Kick channels primarily if you wish to fully see me a little more uncensored. Um, but yeah, no, that's kind of just the biggest thing I wanted to get out of the way, which is talking about the Patreon that I briefly brought up yesterday. And yes, like I said with the Can Tape account for the video, um, I definitely wish to start making Camp Tape videos because I really do like it, and I'm honestly invested in some internet history. And if anyone is willing to do that just for purely nonprofit, which you can donate on the website, by the way, like there is a donation thing, so if you wish to donate, you can. I'm not kind of debating about that honestly, so I'm not fully sure if I will donate to it or not, but that remains to be seen. But for right now, I do have the account made, and I will be making my first cam tape video today. So, with that in mind, thank you everybody so much for checking out today's video. That's going to be uploaded tomorrow, as I made the video. I originally made the previous video that has been released today. I made that back on Monday, and I realized yesterday that I uploaded the wrong video, so I had to scrap it and redo it, which is why it was released today instead of yesterday. So I got the right video, that's uploaded, and I'm going to make sure when I upload this video that it's going to be the right video as well. So, thank everybody so much for tuning in. It's going to be John Chaotic signing out, and always remember, guys, trilobites. See you later.